There is a kind of darkness in this world that doesn't come from confusion. It comes from choice. Not misunderstanding, not immaturity, not lack of knowledge. Choice. There are people who choose to do harm and then hide behind the name of God as if he were a shield for their cruelty. They know exactly what they're doing. They feel the wrongness, they sense the damage, and still they do it. Then stamp God's name on top like a divine permission slip. That is not faith. That is not devotion. That is not righteousness. That is manipulation dressed as holiness. Because when someone wants to do something cruel, they know it. Their body tightens, their conscience speaks, their spirit reacts, and yet they override it and then claim, God told me no. God does not whisper harm. God does not command cruelty. God does not bless destruction. People do. And then they blame him. And that is the lie that makes people lose faith. That is the lie that pushes people away from God. That is the lie that makes good people become atheists, not because they rejected God, but because they rejected the cruelty done in his name. But here's the truth. Good does not need justification. Good does not need excuses. Good does not need divine branding. Good stands on its own. Bad hides behind God because it cannot stand in the light. Bad steals God's face because it cannot survive on its own. And every soul has that little bell, that inner alarm that knows the difference. It knows when something is good. It knows when something is wrong. It knows when something does not come from God but from his enemy. And when harm wears God's face, goodness is degraded, holiness is distorted. Faith is wounded. So let me end with this. If you have to hide behind God to do it, then God didn't ask you to. Harm is never holy. And the moment you use his name to justify your choices, you reveal they were never his. They were yours.